D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I'm a little late to this game, but so some concept art for Ben Affleck's the Batfleck movie that got canceled was put out there. I'm assuming it's because, like, after so long, DNAs, they don't, they're no good anymore, and so people can, talk about what they worked on, and this guy released some of his concept art for the Batman suit for that Batman movie. So I want to go through this article and I want to just read it while we go through some of the look of Batman. So it says, hold on, let me just pull this up here. So it says, the Batman delivered a fan favorite take on the Dark Knight and successfully kickstarted a new era of its titular hero. But before Matt Reeves took the helm for the film and Robert Pattinson became the Cape Crusader, the Batman was supposed to be set in the DCEU and directed by Ben Affleck, who would have also starred as his version of Bruce Wayne following his debut in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I have to just say real quick, I personally like Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne. I think so far out of all of them, he's the best Bruce Wayne. I think he's the best Batman for me personally. But I think that when it comes down to Batman, you got to have the right mix and everything. So it says things appear to be going well for the superhero adventure, as Affleck shared test footage of Deathstroke, which was super fun, who would eventually be revealed as Batman's main villain, played by Joe Manganiello. As time went on, however, development on the film stalled. Firstly, Ben Affleck stepped down as director, eventually handing the reins over to Matt Reeves. Then, after much speculation, Affleck stepped down from the role altogether, which led to the version of the film that was ultimately released. And that's a bummer. He was going through some stuff. He was going through divorce, and he had, had alcohol problems. He was working on himself, and he needed to. I totally get that. So many were left disappointed by not seeing the director/actor's take on The Dark Knight, especially after his portrayal as lauded as one of the most comic book faithful versions of the hero. Now, though. We have a look at what could have been. Concept artist Keith Christensen posted a piece of concept art from the scrapped version of the film showing what Affleck could have looked like. And then this is the costume right here. I just have to say right now, just looking at this, I love it. I think it's fantastic. You have the belt, which looks great here with all his little lotions and potions and everything. I love his little gauntlets right here. I think that looks great. I love everything about this. I think that, I like the shoulder pads. I really like this a lot. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. It looks really, really good in my opinion. Let's keep reading, and then we'll if we need to. Ooh, here's the back. Christensen later shared another picture showing the design from behind. Ooh, naughty. And confirmed in the caption that the concept was indeed for Affleck's version of the Batman. And here's the back view. Try to design a consistent modular functional suit made from ballistic materials. Suit was designed when Ben Affleck was directing and starring in the Batman. I think this also looks good. I like how this little plates right here mimic muscles. I think that looks great. And maybe I don't like this little chap look right here by the butt, but that's fine. We wouldn't see it that much anyways, because the cape would be covering. I think with the cape, it looks great. I think this suit looks really, really good. I love it. I think it looks really, really good. Let me see if there's any more. Okay. We'll read the rest of this in just a second, but let me read this and then we'll go back over to this suit is a significant departure from the one the Dark Knight wore throughout his DCEU appearances. Christensen's version is much more armored and seems to be partly inspired by the character's appearance in Injustice 2. Batman would end up wearing an armored costume in the form of a tactical suit in Justice League that, however, was completely different from what we see here. Keep in mind that the design may not be the one that Affleck and co. had settled on for the Batman. Films, especially superhero ones, usually go through a lot of alternate costume takes in the concept art stage, and many of them vary wildly from the final products. It's also worth noting that the design is somewhat similar to what looked like Affleck's costume in set pictures that came from The Flash last year. Ben Affleck will return as the Cape Crusader for the final appearance in The Flash, which hits theaters on June 23rd, 2023. Again, I just want to go over this real quick just to look at this. This looks really, really great. I love everything about this suit. I think it looks great. I think he looks great. I think out of all the suits that he's wore in the DCEU, I would have to say that this one would have probably, if it looked like good as this, it would have been my favorite. I think that this is really, really good. I love everything about this. It looks really, really great. I think it's fantastic. So it is a bummer that we didn't get to see that movie. I would have really liked to seen what a solo Batman movie. I know that Grace Randolph, the YouTuber Grace Randolph, she just put out a thing that said that, because originally it was said that Ben Affleck's Batfleck was going to die in the Flash, but it looks like he's not going to die now in the Flash, but they're just going to, hide him away just in case. So keep up the fight, you guys, us Snyder fans, because I personally, I would love to see this, and I'm personally not done with the Snyderverse. In my opinion, I think it's fantastic. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but you got to just keep up the fight. If you want to make change, you got to keep up the fight. So, let's see how this works. Like I said, I think this looks great, and we'll see what goes on from here. So tell me, what do you guys think about this suit? Do you like this suit? Do you not like this suit? Do you think it looks great like I do? Do you think it looks stupid? Are you not a fan of Ben Affleck as Batman? I know his suit from the I didn't like his one suit in in the Justice League. I didn't really care for that suit overall, but it wasn't like I hated it. It just was different. But we'll see. Maybe this will get made. Who knows? You never know. I hope so. Maybe one day. All right, tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.